Are you kidding me? What the hell has happened to JTV? Okay, maybe it's not really a departure from what has been going on the past 89 days, but last night got to the boiling point. It's all about chat moderation. I've posted about this plenty of times in the past, including last night, but with each iteration it gets more out of control. Moderators making statements about people, insults and taunts, opinions and such that have no place in chat moderation. The moderators are, for the most part, running wild. A few seem to have their heads on straight, but the bulk of them are more of the same, feeling all giddy inside for what seems like some kind of belief that they are insiders and that this is in some way important, giving them a place in the world, a strange kind of status that is just so insignificant, so trifling. Inside what? They aren't employees, they don't have schedules, they allegedly have a set of rules to follow, but no real detailed guidelines. We don't have any rules of the road or guidelines to follow. What are we supposed to do to be compliant in the chat rooms? This is getting boring, though. On the bright side, the word filter was fixed. As Emmett said, we fixed it. No more harassment. I guess that was supposed to be humorous, a play on words, since a little while ago harassment would have been cause for a filtering pop-up and admonishment. Funny, Jacob told me in mail that he understands some words will get banned that shouldn't be, but that they are working on it. And at one point, when I was ranting about it in PG1 last night or this morning, Indigo popped up, like he so often does, and said it was a mistake, although he did not take responsibility, and that it would be fixed at some point. Can anyone say communicate? Who is doing what when? Does the right hand know what the left hand is doing at JTV? They work in silos. There are only 5 of them, and they work in the same room. Are they kidding me? Apparently, they use offensive language in Justin and the Office Cam streams. But as long as they clean up chat, they are happy. For now. Okay, I get it. It's not rocket science. The worry is about potential investors and sponsors, and more importantly, what's in writing is more accessible to be subpoenaed. I understand. But frat boys, not all the viewers understand. Just post something, anything, to let people know what is going on. Perhaps we know we get a little passionate sometimes, and it's reflected in the language we use. Heck, the courts told the FCC a few weeks ago to chill on what they are calling fleeting expletives. However, people that may want to contribute to our income are not real happy with the shit that's going on in the rooms. That's the way it is, and until we get things in place, live with it, or don't. And don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. I mean, viewers, why do we care about them? Heck, we don't even speak kindly of people that send us mail looking for a place on the team, and we've dissed sponsors before. So why should we start caring now? I'm waiting for the first job applicant to make a complaint. In some states, accepting an application and doing something wrong with it is tantamount to asking for a suit to be brought. Writing on applications in Virginia is a hot button. It can be subpoenaed, and once that happens, anything you wrote on the document is subject to scrutiny. I am not at all familiar with California code, but I can only imagine what would happen if a person sending mail in response to their call for job applicants catches one of the boys making fun of their resume or their background on camera. Perhaps they look to hire people on a contract basis. That is a much easier way to get around what can be rigid employment code in many states. But until they've hired the person, they open themselves up to trouble laughing about people on camera. And it's pretty damn rude. Okay, they've established they don't care about other people, but can they make the attempt to act professional? I'm waiting to see Sarah Myers on camera. She was an instant sedative the other few times we've been treated to her on screen. I can't imagine what full-time with Sarah will be like. I've had problems falling asleep lately, so maybe it will be a welcome relief. It would be less expensive than Ambien, although surely more addictive.